Hi there. I felt called to come and be with you now to talk about togetherness and separation and what that is, I think, doing to all of us right now. There's a lot of big shifts going on cosmically, energetically. I'm not going to keep listing things. There's a lot of big shifts going on in our world right now. I know you're feeling it, and it's okay. It's good. It's good. It's making way. It's making space for newer, bigger, better. The energetics that have moved in recently have allowed us all to kind of rise up. And as we've done that, the things that no longer serve us are now shedding away, crumbling away, right? It might look like, a shift in friendship, jobs, relationships, ideas. I used to, a few weeks ago, I thought that I wasn't going to be writing any more erotic fiction, and now I know that, that's going to be a big part of what I'm putting out there. That's a big shift. It's transformation of something that I thought I knew deep in my heart, how it was going to be, and now it's something else, and it's exciting, right? So energetics like that are coming in. It does feel wild for a lot of us. It may feel wild in your world right now, but I want to offer to you that the wildness, the turmoil or turbulence that you are sensing and feeling into, it's just to make way for the bigger and the better. It's to make way for the peace and the joy that you're craving, that you're calling in. I keep looking out here. I have this gorgeous view of this big old supermoon. Tomorrow's actually the full moon day, right? But this moon is it reminds me of the moon in that movie with, what's his name? Jim Carrey, and he pulls the moon, closer. Bruce Almighty, that was the movie. That's how big it looks to me right now. And anyways, yeah, I keep looking at this moon and it's mesmerizing. Full moon energies are often associated and interpreted as release, but I want to also emphasize that when we release, the act of release is a manifest, right? And it is an invitation to backfill with joy and peace and love and truth and passion and all of that good stuff, when we do these things to unravel and untie bonds that have been holding us stuck, in tandem with things like full moon serum, and the moon just looks so much smaller all of a sudden. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how it just changes because of the things around it. Like all these clouds came in and now it looks like they're just sitting so still. But It's making the moon look so much smaller. When it peeks out in just another moment, right, it's going to look so much bigger again, and it's because there's nothing blocking it. And it's funny because that's how I feel when I'm unraveling and untying these energetic bonds and cords that just aren't mine. They're not mine. They're holding me back. They're like those clouds. Thank God, there it is. You just wait. You just be patient. The stuff that was blocking view just moves on by. It's so cool. I love it when nature flows in tandem with what I'm talking about. Maybe it's like the poet in me is really geeking out that the moon is moving along with my little talk here. Man, I'm glad you sit with me through this. It's fun. I feel like I'm going to get to that place where I don't have to feel so corny. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll always feel corny and do my cheesy Brooke faces, that I've always been known for. You know what I mean? It's going to get easier and easier to be seen because, ow, did you see that? Yeah. It's going to get easier to be seen. It's going to get easier to communicate. It's going to be easier to feel one another moving forward. It's really interesting to me how, I don't know, a train of thought is lost or perceived lost. I came here today to start talking about separation and togetherness. And I went down a rabbit hole, didn't I? Shoot. Anyways, no, it all relates. Yeah, we're in this big energy of release to make room for the togetherness again. We're letting go of energies and lines that just don't serve us anymore. It looks different for all of us, right? What we're moving through, and these last few days, I have been releasing some energetic cords, releasing some old shit, that's been holding me back, weighing me down, stuff like that. And it's relational, and it's deep, and it's things that are, that have been ingrained over the years, and yada yada, like my shit. Releasing baggage, right? In doing so, though, my intention when I'm releasing these things is to call in the higher vibrations, the stuff that serves more, the stuff that feeds my soul, the people and the experiences that nourish me and support me, And I trust in divine timing. I believe that with my whole heart. I know that. I feel that shit in my bones, right? Divine timing. It's happening exactly when it's supposed to. And I trust also that these intentions and these boundaries and these projections, and not projections, protections is what I meant to say. The protections and the manifestations that I have been just writing into existence, they're coming to me, and they are for my highest good, right? That's my intention. So these last few days, I'm releasing some shit, and I have like people flooding in, old connections, people I haven't spoken to in many, many years, who I have, always had in my heart. People who are maybe, friends that we kind of dip in and out. We always are so close and love one another, but maybe our communication is much more, far between. I have been resisting togetherness and connection for a while during this whole last year. And I think a lot of us have. We've been forced into separation. But for me personally, it's been it's been a long year of hibernation, It's been a long year of being separate from many different people and experiences that felt like the nectar of life to me, And as things are opening back up, I've been to a few live music shows, and it's been amazing. I've seen some of my old music friends, and I've been moving my body in the ways that feel good. I'm ecstatic dancing everywhere I go, I look like a dandelion dancing in the wind or some shit. I love it. And I'm starting to remember what it was to be among the energy of the people. And man, it feels fucking great. It feels good. It feels good to be with you. I feel like I should turn this off right now and do a live video, but it's really late and I'm already kind of deep into this, so I'm going to keep going here because I trust that you are going to land right here because you needed to sit here with me. I needed you to sit here with me tonight. And the moon. I'm really grateful for the bonds that have started to just repair in my life, for these soul people who are sticking with me. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for me. Yep. Well, I guess I just wanted to be together. Separation is hard. It's not what we are intended to be in our soul, our spirits. They're not separate. They're not separate. So, I'm ready to see you. I like that people are ready to see me now. It's like anytime I'm feeling energetically open to people, you come flooding in. I love how it's like my teammates, you know, you're all here. And we're all like fans of one another. We're all support for one another. And I love I love the whole of all of it. It's great. I love finding out the truth, different layers, and remembering the connections, remembering Ooh, that's loud. I guess I'm gonna say goodnight now. Maybe if I do this Facebook Live, I won't feel so derpy. Because I'm really talking to you, you know, in live. I don't know. Get to chop out some of the silent parts and the. I'm gonna do that, by the way. You know, you're gonna maybe you'll notice where I chop some stuff out. But that's all right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna finish, and I'll see you later.